Peace and bliss, family. This your girl Zake, and I'm coming here today with the collective message from Spirit. Today, I want to bring you guys a message to ponder on from Spirit. And I always like to tell my folk, my people, my family, I'm only a messenger, so don't shoot me. All right, let's go. Let's get it then. Okay, so firstly, most of y'all feel like y'all in the dark right now, and it's just like y'all can't figure out what it is that you need to be doing. Like, you feel like it's something that you need to be doing right now, and it's just like you can't figure it out, and you're just like, oh my God, why me? But Spirit, honey, Spirit is telling you need to really embrace this darkness that you're in right now. You need to stop and really embrace it and accept it for what it is. Really, you need to accept it for what it is, and you really need to ask yourself, what exactly is this darkness trying to teach you? How exactly can you transmute this darkness into some light, honey? Because darkness is created from light. Seeds get planted in the dark and then they grow out. Some of them grow out to be trees, plants, flowers, all these different things. Plants are flowers and trees. I know, don't do me. But still, it's just like, it's like you feel like you can't grow in this darkness. You feel stagnant, like nothing's moving. It's okay. Nothing has to move right now, and nothing is going to look like it's moving right now, because that's kind of how it works when you're kind of in the dark about things, because you're not aware of some things. But Spirit is saying there's some things that you need to be bringing to your awareness, to your attention, and you don't have to feel like you're growing in order to grow. If you feel like you're not growing, you really need to look again and check yourself. Check within yourself, honey. Check within yourself. And, your light is still there. It's still within you, honey. Just because you're in a dark space, it may seem dark and it may be a lot of darkness, honey, but that doesn't mean your light can be dimmed, honey. Your light cannot be dimmed or diminished. I'm gonna repeat that, rewind it back for the person that ain't heard me way back there. Your light cannot be dimmed or diminished. I had to do that just so y'all can get y'all, some people gotta process that. I'll let you process it. You heard me? Because I need you to hear me, okay? But yes, can't be dimmed or diminished. So some of y'all need to realize that, and y'all need to tap into it. And another thing that y'all need to realize, that's what Spirit wants you to realize right here. You need to realize this and become aware of it really so quick. So like, you need to understand it. You would not be in this position if you weren't able to transmute this energy. So if you weren't able to transmute this type of energy, this dark ass energy, into some light, honey, into love, light, and happiness, Spirit, your ancestors, the universe, God, whomever, they would have never put you there. Even yourself, because we write our own life scripts. We write our own paths. We just forgive me, bring our asses back in this earth. But anyway, back to the message. That was not part of the message. So yes, it's like the surrendering. You kind of afraid. You afraid to open yourself up and to surrender to the alchemy of life. I want to say the flow of life. Like, you afraid to surrender to the flow of life, honey, and there's no need to. Sometimes, majority of the time, you're not even in control of the flow of life all the time. There are no times where you are in control of how the universe flows. Yeah, the universe may be with you to help you manifest and guide you, but it doesn't mean you're in control. That's you receiving assistance from your universe, your ancestors, your God, and your spirit guides. them guiding you and, giving them your assistance, but it's not you controlling it. So this is them telling you, like, no, this is not a situation that you can control, and you feel like you can, but you can't. It's not a situation that's meant to be controlled. This is a situation that's really meant for you to just surrender and crack yourself open. You don't have to break yourself to surrender, baby. You don't break when you surrender either. You need to listen to that. That's a message, because they like that. You don't have to break to surrender. It doesn't happen like that. It's a difference. It's a big difference between breaking and surrender. Okay? Oh, y'all want me to do it? Yeah, so that's real. To the next folk. So some of my people, y'all are out here. Okay, so I got two types of people. Probably a couple, but it's probably different. Every story is probably different, but check this. Some of y'all out here are either like, y'all are really waiting to see the harvest, like, of y'all coin, y'all waiting, like, and it's just like, you kind of judging the way that you are waiting. Either you are judging the way that you're waiting, or you're judging the fact that you have to wait to see it. And then there are some people who are judging themselves because they out here, well, I don't know if you're judging yourself, but I know that you are receiving some sort of judgment. You're receiving judgment because you out here making money in a non-traditional way, but baby, it's bringing them coins. Like, you really are getting the bag. How they say you're getting the bag. So it's just like, I don't know, like, why people want to hate on you. I feel like people, it's not even a hate, I'm sorry, I don't mean to say hate, but it's really a disapproval. Like, you are probably judging yourself right now because a lot of people in your life who are older than you, and it's probably family members who've raised you, or people who are in higher authority figures that know you, feel like they disapprove of your way of getting money. And it's just like, in all actuality, technically, it's none of their damn business. Seriously though, the way that you get money is nobody's business. So you really need to ask yourself, like, how is this money affecting your judgments? Or are you judging yourself that's affecting your money? It's like judgments affecting your money. Are you worried about getting judged because of the type of money that you make? That's what Spirit wants you to ask yourself. It is what they want you to ponder on. Don't shoot me. That's what Spirit wants me to say. Next message. This next message kind of ties in. I feel like it kind of ties into both. So this message could be for the people who feel like they're in a dark place, and it also could be for the people who are being judged right now. But I feel like it could be for all of you. But I just don't. I feel like that message, the money message, that was for some specific people. This is also for specific people right here that I'm about to say. That first one though, I feel like that first one's overall. That was you. That was all of you. Probably all of us. But yes. Last pool was. So somebody is not, like, you're not making good judgments in your life right now, and I don't know if you are aware of it or not, but Spirit want to know, like, are you aware of the judgments that you're making in your life? Like, are you aware that your judgments are actually affecting your life? Like, you're not following your calling, you're not following your path, and you need to become aware of that. And I feel like most of the time, majority of the time, This is because like you feel like, well, like somebody anyway, somebody feel like they struggling with their stardom. And if that's you or somebody out here, I need to know who you are, honestly, because I need to know exactly how you feel like you struggling with that. That was a really strong message that came through, so I want to know you. Reveal yourself. Now, your name could start with an A. But you not, whoever you are, you're not calling the right shots right now. Like, you are not. And it's because you're not living your purpose. It's like you're living for other people, so you're not on track with your path. Like, you walking on somebody else's path. That's what I just heard. It's like you just like, oh, let me see what this path got going on. Let me, no, that your spirit guides and ancestors don't need you walking on nobody else's path. They want you on your path, and they need you to become aware of that. Like, they want you to ask yourself, what actions and callings align with your journey and your path, honey? What are you doing that's out of alignment with yourself? They want you to become aware of that. They can really ask yourself, who are you really living for? Whew, that was strong right there. I felt that. And you really need to ask yourself, excuse me. You really need to ask yourself, what is in alignment with you, and what is not in alignment with you? What is in alignment with your journey? What is not in alignment with your journey? And this is really a message to meditate and journal about. I just got that message as well. Like, this is something that you really need to sit down and meditate on, because you really need to think deep on this, honey. Your judgment. You need to work on your judgment and discernment. And I just heard it. It's the people in your life. You need to work on that. You need to work on the judgment, your judgment and discernment when it comes to the people who are in your life, because they will use you to their advantage and try to make you do things for them. And in reality, all it's doing is deterring you from your path. I had to pause, because that's like you get it? You heard me? Did you hear that? It's real. It's really real out here. People really, I don't know if y'all seen it, but people's purposes, some people's purposes is to deter you from your path. Realize it and think about it, and just know what that's for, because nah, it ain't that deep.